All right. Hello, hello, hello on this beautiful Saturday, May 9th. Here to do some free readings. Donations are welcome. Patrick Ohms, SoZo, certified wellness practitioner, auricular therapist, Reiki, and Shefa. Shefa means the overflow. Those are energy healing techniques. You can book a session for that kind of stuff. I also do, I'm certified. I'm certified a lot of stuff. Hypnotherapist, life coaching, toe reading. There's an interesting one. Uh, know a lot about nutrition, do nutritional counseling, about 200 hours away from a full nutritional certificate. Talk a lot about pH and the symbiotic relationship between your organs and your emotions and your food, your digestive tract, which makes up over 70% of your immune system, right? So, let's see if I can go to the chat. There's a chat over here. Hello. Hi, Joanne. Or Joanne, right? Joanne is French, I believe. Do you have a specific question, Joanne? Pendulum, yes or no? I gotta use touchstones like I have an Irish Tarot. I got some love tarots. Can I get a love reading, please? All right, we can do that. For Jean, why don't you tell me where you're at, Jeanne? Like the state or part of the world you're at, and at some point, if you could go and on my Facebook and about me has a link to my YouTube, Patrick Ohms SoZo. Subscribe to there. That would help me. Instagram, Patrick Ohms SoZo. If you could follow me there, that would be nice too. And let me get the right cards for you. All right. Jeanne. What part of, where are you at, Jeanne? Let me know. Oh, good. Yes. There was something else. It does not shine. What's that? Oh, San Antonio. Very good, Jeanne. All right, I got you. I love San Antonio. It's beautiful. Went to the zoo there. The Asian gardens are real pretty. Beautiful place to go and just soak in beauty. I love the butterfly area at the zoo. That was really cool. So Jeanne love. Let's see what we got here, Jeanne. It's time to disconnect from the world. What do you think about that? Retreat. Mainly, this in regards to perhaps you and someone special. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, Jeanne, so, time to get away together, looks like. I'm not sure you're already in a relationship. Maybe this has something to do with other than just love. Maybe it's but so first thing is kind of get away. It's time to disconnect from the world. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. That's a really good thing to know where you're coming from. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So perhaps you have an intuition about where you need to be. If you don't have a lover, do you have a lover, right? And you're saying, okay, gotcha. All right. So that last card, and you're making an effort right now. You're asking the questions. And really the most important thing, Jeanne, is that you're doing your personal work, right? Like any shadow work that you need to do, healing up from past relationships, old wounds, because wounded people wound people, right? And I'm not saying you're wounded, Jeanne, And that's something you need to look out for in the person that you come up to. I'm going to go with a different deck here, hon, and see what we get here. How's your day, Jonet? Are you having a good day? We got 3 people watching. And this is in regards to love for Jonet in San Antonio, who's single. And we're going with a love, the power of love deck. First, I get release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to loving forces of the universe. So, that has a good, that talks about what I was just speaking to you about, making sure you're healed up. I'm doing great. Very good. I'm glad, Jonet. So release. So make sure this time that you're single, that you release perhaps expectations. You know, perhaps you're trying to control stuff. I don't know. So release, Jonet. This one, compassion. All right, let me get some light on. I'll be right back. I need to find my reading glasses. All right, Jonet. So release was the first one from this the power of love, compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. All right. So doing something you're passionate about, right, Jonet? Tara, definitely. Let me know where you're at, Tara. And you don't see my YouTube link, Jonet. Underneath the Facebook about me. I could probably put it in the comments. I'll try to do that. If you can't find it, it should be on the about me. Oh, there we go. There's donations. All right, and so you have demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So doing something you're passionate at, getting involved in the community, perhaps, Jonet, so that you put yourself in a place of synchronicity. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'll put it in the comments, Johnny. You are able, and last card is patience. You are able to let the universe energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Right? So patience, and may I say, don't pray for patience. Patience, hopefully, is something that just comes to you naturally. Because I used to, my younger relationship with the universe, with God and Jesus. You just want to be the best you can be. And of course, I would pray for patience. And then, of course, all these different things would happen to cause me to have to be patient. But anyway, apparently you have some patience. So just trust in the process. And let me go over here real quick. See if I can get to. I don't want to deal with that. Where's my YouTube link, babe? I think that's in the messenger. I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm trying to find the link for you. Tara, I will get to you. Make sure you let me know where you're at. Tell me what kind of reading you would like. Let's see. I'll go to the about me here. Wellness healing about. And find us. Where are you at? I don't see the link either, babe. So, let's see if I can. That's weird. Okay. See if this is it. That's my Instagram. Okay, well, I'll have to work on getting a link for you. I haven't quite figured that out. No, you're not holding me up. I got all day. Yeah, I'm doing this for free, so and I'm giving my best, but at the same time, I want you guys to be able to connect. And if I'm asking you to do something that you can't do, that's kind of an unreasonable expectation on my side. So I need to remedy that real quick, and I think I just figured out how to do that. Go up here. Here we go. Let's do that. Take copy. Okay. I'm not wanting to copy. Nice. Okay, well, sorry. Oh, I guess I just won't be able to share that. Oh, there it is. Okay, Tony got it. All right. Very good. All right. So, Tara, where are you at? Let's see. Where are we going? Tara, I think I have too many questions to pick just one. So, probably. Oh, yeah, I seen that. Thank you, babe. All right, Tara. So, a general reading for Tara. Lots of questions. If you know any that are specifically yes or no, I can do the pendulum for you, Tara. Two. And again, if you would check out my Instagram, Patrick SoZo on Instagram, and follow me. Go to my YouTube and subscribe. There's going to be all kinds of free material. There's already free material on there, teachings, some radio interviews, card reading sessions. And you can book sessions with me too. Do 15 minutes for $20. You get a lot done in 15 minutes, as you're about to find out. All right, Chris, new here. Yeah, let me know where you're at. Tara, will I get into nursing school? Well, that's a good question. So let me pull these cards and I'll hit the pendulum nursing school for Tara. Where you at, pendulum? So Tara wants to know if she's going to get into nursing school. And I'm going to use my pendulum. Hi, Rose. I get a yes for you, hon. So I don't know about the timing, but apparently that's possibly a desire. Plus, I pulled some cards for you. So for Tara, did you ever tell me where you're at, please? That would be nice. Thank you. Maybe you did. Let me scroll down. It's Callie, Chris. All right, I'll get to you, Chris and Callie. You're up. Rose, hello, Rose. Jonet, I hope that reading helped you. Let me know, Jonet. Yeah, she asked a question. I got that. Yes, Chris, I'll definitely give you a reading, Chris. Let me know. Okay, you're in Cali, Tara. I live in Montana. All right. I got a good friend that lives up in Montana too. So yes, on the nursing school, though it wasn't like a big swirl, so maybe something's still coming. Then I got temperance. This is probably a me, myself, and I. A lot of readers do different formats of reading, like past, present, future, right? Or that kind of. This to me, and what's been happening over the last week or so, is me, myself, and I, which are states of consciousness for you. Okay. So the me is right now, what's in your conscious, healing, merging, chemistry, and fluidity. It's real beautiful, morphing, kind of a vortex looking thing. It's also the number 14, which adds up to 5, which is grace and also change. So, okay, so you have some healing and merging, some chemistry and fluidity. That's you. That's you personally, your subconscious now. The Two of Cups, connection, union, partner, sharing, lover, and attraction. Apparently, there's love in the air, at least right underneath the surface of what's going on for you. Okay, there. Um, and then the I, the part that we're all connected, the one, your subconscious, your unconscious mind, really, the super consciousness, potential, ideas, lessons, epiphany, and development. So these are going to come. I believe you're being called to more of a secret place, a time of seeking. Obviously, nursing school is important to you, and maybe jotting down, if you don't know how you're going to get there yet, that you start articulating that, writing down a list of paper, the things you need to do, the order you need to do them, the priority, what's more priority than something else, and really get focused on that. And it looks like you're going to get everything you need from God in that sense, because it's coming. Ideas, um, lessons, potential ideas and lessons. You're going to have an epiphany, and there's going to be a lot of development for you. So I hope, hopefully that helps. Leave me some comments over there, and you write down and get organized a little bit. So we got Janae. All right, Chris, you're up in Cali. Is there anything specific you are wondering? I do pendulum yes or no questions. I have touchstone decks I use. What you got going? I hear you, Terry. That's good. And you could, a lot of stuff, when we're stuck in the story, it's hard to really heal because you keep identifying stuff, okay? And a lot of people want to name stuff. They want to name the disease. They want to name the condition. That only empowers it, okay? So what you want to do is visualize love in the form of light coming into those areas in your body where you feel those emotions, those places of wounds, and you want to breathe into those. Imagine that the light is coming in, and then you take that down out through your feet, and just move that out of your body. Stay with the counseling and therapy and stuff. That's good, but ultimately, and I know that but from a long time, I've seen people come through, and therapists help. Definitely, it helps to talk about it and helps to identify and give tools like I give in life coaching and such. But sometimes you just need to move that energy out. Sometimes it has to do with forgiveness and removing those areas of resentment and such, right, Tara? So it sounds like you're going through what you need to do. So be encouraged. Go and check out my YouTube and my Instagram. I appreciate that, Tara. Chris, not just a general reading for Chris. It is happening. All right, Chris. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. That sticks out. 2 and 3. All right. So like I said earlier, a lot of times these readings have become me, myself, and I guess we'll find out right now for Chris. All right. So what I got first is number 18, the moon. Emotion, reflection, influence, intensity, and cycles. So pretty intense with the full moon and everything we're having right now, Chris, right? So, and you're welcome, Terry. Emotion, reflection. So your emotions are going to cause you to reflect, right, Chris? This is me card. This is a me. This is what's going on in your conscious mind. There's some influence. So the emotions are going to cause you to have some reflection, which is going to influence your life, change the intensity of your life, um, and bring about cycles. See, everything's in a cycle, right? Cycles and seasons. You know, a lot of people want right now. They you don't ever buy a seed and go and eat the fruit the same day, right? So it's about cycles for you right now. That's in your consciousness, Chris. The second one, the myself, the me, myself, the myself, your subconscious, the page of pentacles, beautiful circle and wonderful colors, circles, wheels with wheels, the flower of life, expansion, physical action, and commitment. So this is what's going on in your subconscious, Chris, is you got some you're expanding physical action. So physical action and commitment. These are things that you're determined. I believe there's a determination in you to expand. And it's obviously something physical. We're not just talking like spiritual and such. So like doing more, expanding what you're doing, perhaps covering a bigger audience or something to that effect, right? And then for your I, the universal, the all mind, the God, love of God, however you want to think of the I, your unconscious place, your highest self, travel, hope, advance, recovery, and listless. Six of Swords. Six is a number of man, or people, so to speak. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the mirror of God. 3 and 3. Travel and hope, advance, recovery, and listless. Listless means not to be, when you're in a boat and it's listing, that means it's rocking one way and then the other. You're not going to deal with rocking one way or the other. There's recovery, there's hope. The travel is interesting. So very cool. So swords are an offensive weapon, masculine. The first card I got for you, Chris, was very feminine. I recommend everybody I talk to check out the Hermetic principles. One of those principles is the principle of gender, masculinity and femininity, not necessarily meaning male or female. It's an energy thing. So it looks like you're pretty balanced here. And it looks like there's some good things coming, recovery, some advanced recovery even, right? So let me know what you mean, what that means to you, Chris. Go check out my YouTube, Patrick Gomes SoZo. There's a link my wife just put in there. And also, if you could follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to build this brand so I can help more people, right? And that's what it's all about, Donations are welcome, yeah, and please leave a review for me on my wellness healing modalities there. That'd be nice. Sarah Jones, in relationship going is my okay. Sarah, let me know where you're at. Haley Marshall, I would love soon. Will I find love? Okay, Haley, I need to know where you're at. Anything with love? Thank you. Let me see if you put anything. Tara, okay, Chris. Let me know how that resonated with you, Chris. Okay. All right. So I think, and Rose, did Rose have a question? Rose, hello, Rose. I don't see a question up here. So let me know, Rose, if you have a question. Chris, I got you. Haley, Marshall, anything? Yes, I will find love soon. So Haley, let me know where you're at. And yeah, will I find love soon for Haley? And help if I know where you're at, Haley. So let's scroll down here back in the Haley, UK. All right, all the way from England. Probably small best English accent. I'm going to give you a pendulum reading with me English accent. I live in Tennessee. All right, sir. All right. So Haley. Oh wow. Yeah, the pendulum is like going nuts, Haley. And a yes. Big circle, yes. So yes. And I think you already knew. I think there's some synchronicities happening. I'm feeling that very strongly, that whatever you're doing, it has something to do with your passion or something that you're putting your heart into, a like-minded person, right? That's what I feel, Haley. Let me see. I'll go to some calls here really quick for Haley in the UK. Bam. All right. How's the weather over there, Haley? I know we've been in the hundreds here in Arizona. It's like 2 months early. So I'll just give you some cards towards your love life, Haley. Some love cards. So compassion, let's see. First one I get for you is self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another, which is very important. Right, Haley? So actually was really warm today. Cool. All right. That's cool, Haley. So it's important to love yourself. If you have some issues around that, rather than like psychotherapy or anything like that, forgive every person, place, or thing, etc. They owe you nothing, including yourself, and especially yourself. Forgive yourself for anything, maybe it's past relationships you felt like you bonked up, or maybe it's your personality that there's something about it that you think is conflicting with that. Just forget, you are you, and you are a blessing, and you just need to love yourself and be confident in that love, and that's going to attract. Whenever you focus, I'll tell you, people, some of the one of the books I'm into right now is called The Energy Codes, and she talks about during a time in her seminars when she has everybody, and it's about connecting with your soulful self, right? That's basically your highest self, and and she has everybody focus on her when she's on the stage, and then pull their focus back to themselves, so they can feel the difference of what it's like to focus on someone else or something else as opposed to focusing on yourself. And you can feel it, and when you feel it, that's your soulful self settling into yourself. And the point I bring that up anyway, it's just very interesting that we happen to desire someone and we focus on them and we're intense. God, what can I do? Get closer and give them presents. What's their schedule? Whatever. And really, what we're doing is pushing them away with our energy, because our energy is pushing them away. And even though you want to attract them. And so she found, because this lady who wrote the energy codes can see that once she sees people pull themselves in and be more in touch and in love with themselves, right? And more attuned to their soulful self, that they actually, instead of focusing on the other, they're focusing on themselves. They actually attract people. Like, that causes people to come close to you. Okay? So anybody looking for love that's listening right now, stop focusing on the people that you want to love you, and focus on you. Love you, and love what you're doing. Find interests and passions, and just focus on your contentment, and you're going to attract the person to you, because they're going to want to, then they can come in close. If you and if you feel yourself like really excited, because that's going to be exciting, right? Someone comes in close that you're interested in, you just know, and then that energy starts pushing. Just watch that, right? you know uh, that's for when you become more intimate with each other, when you can open that. But until then, just have fun. Have fun, right? So self-love, patience. You are able to universal energy transform, move according to its own loving rhythm. Hopefully you have some patience on there, huh, Haley? Compassion, you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. And just from your text, you seem like a very loving person. So I think that's probably right on for you. So just keep doing those. Love yourself. Be patient. And don't ask for patience. That's not a good thing to ask for, because all kinds of circumstances will come up. Stop asking for your twin flame. A lot of people ask for your twin flame. You don't really want your twin flame, because your twin flame will be a mirror reflection of yourself, of everything you can't stand about yourself. Now, that's perfect for doing that soul work, right? For doing the shadow work and everything. And that's what twin flames are for, but it has nothing to do with radical love making. Nothing at all. That is a misnomer there. But anyway, so going on, hopefully that's a blessing to you, Haley. Let me know Brian McLeod, hello, thumbs up, very good. I appreciate that. On YouTube, hey, I got a YouTuber, very good. Sarah, US, us, Tennessee, US, Tennessee, gotcha. All right, Sarah, and you had a question. I live in Tennessee. Okay, so you said a couple times. I definitely got you. Sarah Jones, is my relationship gonna last? All right, Sarah. Hopefully you're still listening, hon. I'm gonna do the pendulum for you about your relationship going to last. Is Sarah in Tennessee? Is her relationship going to last? Is the relationship going to last? That's what Sarah. But Sarah Jones. Sarah Jones. You know, Sarah, these are hard when it comes back. I don't feel like it's like a tragic thing, but apparently to the pendulum, there's a no, but that could change, right? It's, if you want some, if there's communication. So let's read into that a little bit. Okay, Sarah, is that all right? Sarah Jones in Tennessee. You tracking with me? All right, Sarah Jones. That's how get good. All right, so pendulum kind of came back. No, I'll come back to that. Maybe I'll get more connected with the cards with you. But at first look, it seems to be no is the answer. And that's a hard one, especially if you're not done with the relationship. Then, yeah, it can be a hard thing to hear. But you might be asking because you kind of already know you're done. That could be. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying maybe you already know you're done subconsciously, even. Maybe you're not consciously even recognizing that. Right? So let me know about that. Here's some cards on that. We're going to use the romance angel, see what's up. So, Sarah in Tennessee, engagement. So apparently there's some deception going on. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. The chemistry card came in upside down. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, meaning there's not a strong magnetic attraction there. So, you know, and maybe it's because there's an attachment to someone else. So I hope that helps you, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you, Sarah. Let me know in the comments. I can certainly go more in depth in a private reading for you. But I feel like there's not everything's true that's happening. There's some deception going on. A false mask. Interesting. Does that mean anything to you, Sarah? Let me know. All right, Sarah. Okay, who we got up here? Brian, do you have any questions? Sonia, let me know where you're at. Sonia, if you'd like a reading of some type, pendulum, yes or no. Simply asking people to go to my YouTube and subscribe, and go to my Instagram. Hello. Sometimes I end up sounding like Homer Simpson. Okay, Sarah. Let's see if I missed anybody. Haley Marshall. So I think I'm up on people right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. Let's scroll down here. Sonia, hello. Where you at, Sonia? Sarah Jones. No, not really. No, not really. No, not really. Doesn't resonate with you. That's okay. You know, I mean, you ask a question. It's hard when I'm not connected. I'm not gonna make no excuses. Bottom line is I connect with some people really easy, and maybe there's some stuff happening there that you just don't want to acknowledge, or it's all just completely wrong. And this is for entertainment, right? So I hope you get something out of it. Australia. All right, Sonia. Would you got any questions, Sonia? Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful day, or at least a good day. Well, that's kind of a broad question. So, do you see anything for me? Maybe we can narrow it down a little bit. So, you just want a general reading, man. Let's do a general read. See what's up. All right. Sarah, I'm sorry if there was something that came through that you just don't agree with. I can be completely and totally wrong because I am human. Yeah, I just do the best. I see I have my own filters, right? Just like you all have your filters. Bryant McLaw. Okay, let me know where you Atlanta. Here in Atlanta. Okay, very good. I'll get to you, Bryant. All right, Sonia. So general reading for Sonia in Australia. What time is it there in Australia, if you don't mind me asking, Sonia? Oh my goodness, Sonia. All right. Five of Swords, victory, faith, action, standing firm in confidence. So I believe this is kind of, I do me, myself, and I kind of stuff. That's conscious, subconscious, higher self, unconscious, the all mind, whatever you want to think of it. Or it could be past, present, or future. But the first card I get for you is the Five of Swords. Five being the number of change. It can be also a number of grace. It's very positive. There's victory, faith, action, standing firm, and confidence. The next card I get came in upside down. So this is more your subconscious, trapped in action, overwhelmed, and restricted. So I feel this is going to change for you. So that's in your subconscious where you're kind of feeling trapped in action, overwhelmed, and restricted. Probably, a lot of people dealing with COVID-19 restrictions and be able to movement and what they can do for work. That may be something to do with it, may not. But that seems to be in your subconscious and your unconscious mind. You have the number 7, the Chariot. And this is really good. All right. Really good. I'll get back to you, Sarah. Sorry, Sonia. Okay, this is number 7, which is a number of completion and action, motion, focus, choice, and determination. So these are really autonomic things happening that are either coming or will be happening. Action and motion and focus. Then there'll be a choice and determination. So it looks to me like there's movement coming for you, okay? Sonia, in Australia, things are happening, even though you have that feeling of being overwhelmed, restricted, or trapped in action. But the very, very front of everything, there's victory, faith, action, everything that people are seeing. And then underneath the very third layer, there's going to be action, which coincides with the first card. And motion and focus, hypnotherapy is all about focus. It's literally just bringing someone to a point, very, like, you can look at the tip of a triangle, right, or a pyramid. That's the focus. When you reach that tip in focus, you relax. So I believe that's what's going to come. You're going to get into the zone. I hope it helps you a lot, Sonia in Australia. Let me know what you think. All right, so we have, okay, Sarah responded earlier. I was asking because we've been together for 8 years and 7 of them have been in prison, and we have a 5-year-old together, and we both have changed a lot, and he will be getting out soon. Yeah, I hear you. So that could be really good. I mean, bottom line is, what are you willing to tolerate, Sarah? Right? I'm going on 32 years in love, and you're welcome, Sonia. It's 8 a.m. there. What a trip. A day and a half ahead or whatever. In Australia. So, you guys have not had, even though you have a 5-year-old together and you've been intimate and such, you're coming to a place where you're going to be around each other a lot more. and personality stuff. It's like you're going to be there, around him during times when you weren't before. He's probably got emotions. He's going to need some healing up coming out of the criminal justice system. I mean, that thing just brutalizes most people. And so, uh, I hope, what I said no, that doesn't have to be right at all. And it wasn't a big no. So, maybe it's the fact that you're not even together is what it was picking up right now. So if that's something coming, just lean into it. You get out of it what you sow into it. And sowing seeds, that's kindness towards each other, both of you. Look at the fruit. Here's some. Listen to me very closely, Sarah. It's all about the fruit. The fruit doesn't lie. Okay? So when you guys are together, all the way together, he's out, and you guys are living together as a family and everything, pay attention to the fruit. Is he being kind? Is he being, gentle and loving? Um, don't make excuses. No, but you don't need to make excuses for any person. Yeah, it's had a hard turn, but that doesn't give anybody a right to be overbearing on you. So make sure you have some healthy boundaries and crystal clear expectations of when you guys are living together, and that this is what I expect, and find out what he expects and be sensitive to that too. Okay, and figure out what you're willing to tolerate. Pay attention to the fruit. And I believe you can have 32 years and longer with this person, but you guys have to put each other's needs above your own. That's the only way it works. He's got to be willing to put your needs above his needs, and you need to be willing to put his needs above your needs. And of course, both of you need to put both of your needs uh, down, and put your child's needs up. Now, that doesn't mean staying together necessarily, though I'm a proponent. I believe in working things out. But bottom line, if the fruit ain't there, make sure you're paying attention. Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Hopefully that blesses you, Sarah, and all the luck to you and all the love. You're welcome, Sonia. Anybody else? Tony, this is probably why I couldn't connect. And yeah, okay. That's the question. Do you want to be with him? My wife's chiming in. What is it that you want? I mean, do you feel obligated because you guys have a child, and you feel, well, I have to do such and such? Maybe, and I don't know there's a lot of different ways people come out of prison. Sometimes it's in a halfway house to kind of get reoriented, and then it's full, and of course there's probation and all those. I don't know if you're going to be dealing, but that's a great question. Do you want to be with them? How much are you willing to tolerate? I mean, some women tolerate getting beat every day because they just don't think they can find someone, and they stay with the person 20, 30 years. And gosh, you just look at the fruit. Yeah, look at the fruit. No, you're welcome. I just keep rambling. All right. And it's Mac Lee. And it's McLee Moore. McLee. I'm not sure what that means, Brian. What does that mean? McLee, is there some other comment up here you got going on? I just went off on Bryant McGlory. Thumbs up. Okay, very cool. If you have any questions, let me know, Brian. And you're welcome, Sarah. And hopefully don't feel like I'm picking on you or nothing. It's important that you just weigh this stuff. That you know. So, and we are here Saturday on the 9th of May. My last, McLean. Oh, gotcha. All right, your last name. Would you like some cards, Brian? Let me know. And where you at? Email. Oh, I think you put Atlanta or something. Was that you? Put Atlanta. Georgia. You're always on my mind. I'm making up the words. I like the melody. All right. So why not? Why not, Bryant? Okay, sure. That works. All right, what's we got for McLee Bryant? I believe Atlanta. 80 cups. Now this one kind of came in upside down. Tired, letting go, listless, searching, discovery. So I think that's probably why you're on YouTube, you know. Tired. 8 of cups. 8 is number of new beginnings. Cups is obviously a vessel to hold stuff in, liquid and such. Um, Tired, letting go. Listless, meaning not move, like when you're in a boat that rocks back and forth, that's listing. When you're not rocking back and forth, that's listless. So you're not rocking back and forth, that's good. You're searching, and there'll be discovery. So there's a positive thing coming from your effort, even though you may be feeling kind of tired or whatever. 9 of Wands. So this is kind of your conscious area, if I were to guess. 9 of Wands appears to be more of a subconscious thing, and it came in upside down. So there's some conflicting things going on: fears, guard, fatigue, protect, stamina, and paranoia. And since it was upside down, perhaps it's things you've already working on, and that you come against these things already. These are areas of work in your subconscious I believe you're already working on. Let me know if that's anywhere close to truth. And this is also upside down. So it's a devil card. That's what you want to hear. 15. Compulsion, loss, addiction, and ego. So it might be have something to do. That was upside down. So you're coming against those things. I think you're doing some inner healing, perhaps some self-help stuff. Maybe you're reading some books. You're obviously on this YouTube listening to the kind of readings. Hopefully you get something out of it, and hopefully that blesses you. Since it's like a why not, it's kind of like these things are just in your realm, and you're working through them. Does that make sense? That you're working through them, Brian? Let me know. Eva McLeod. Meditate. Yes. Perfect. Yeah, that's that book I'm reading, the energy codes. A lot of that is it comes down to deep breathing. Breathing in through your stomach. Forcing your stomach out, so you force air into the bottom part of your lungs, and visualizing connection to your root chakra. Your groin area, where you kind of tense that up, like you're trying to hold it from going pee. Sounds kind of graphic, but this is a technique of discovering your soulful self. That's your higher self. That's Sue's version of higher self, the lady who wrote the book. Great book I'm working with. It's really good. I think it's already healed a lot of people. She's a chiropractor. She's a doctor, and on the cutting edge of a lot of stuff like meditation and stuff. So yeah, that's what the cards are saying. Those cards coming in upside down, I mean, you're buffeting against it. You're going against that. Meditation will bring peace, inner calmness, a more connection to your higher self and who you are. Me, myself, and I. That'll bring me, myself, and I together quicker than anything else. Meditation. So I hope that encourages you, Brian, and helps you out. So Eva, hi. Do you have any questions? Where you at, Evie? Evie, excuse me, not Eva. Evie, McKillop. And Brian, what kind of meditation you doing too? Maybe you can put down on below. Something might help someone else, in the conversation. We could talk about that. But it's Thanksgiving. I really need how do I know when this whatever is going to be? Thanks. Well, it's already being. That's what's going on in your being, your conscious, subconscious, and unconscious or higher self. It's already happening. It's really action cards that you got, Brian. So this is happening. You are healing. You are moving in Ontario, Canada. Oh, very good. Would you like a general reading? Yeah, yes or no questions or anything? And Brian, I'm glad that helps you. I'm glad you get something positive out of that. Be the change you want to see, right? And I'll talk about that. Other guys not just guys, other people, uh, self-help people talk about that. So Evie, Ontario, Canada, question, Evie. Uh, Very good. Sleep hypnosis, spiritual. Yeah. And I do inductions. I do hypnotherapy. I'm a transpersonal hypnotherapist specifically, Brian. It means I specialize in spiritual hypnotherapy. It's kind of my thing. And we can do it via Skype or WhatsApp or Messenger as long as you had headphones. I prefer video so I can see what's going on in the case of any ab reactions. And ab reactions are just, something that'll happen, like you might cough or or get angry or whatever kind of thing. It's always nice to have that video connection with you so that I can see what's going on, and I can help accelerate that a little bit for you, probably. Yeah, absolutely. Hit me up, right? And like I said, I could probably maybe just do like a guided meditation for you if you want to donate some, and I'll do something specifically if you want. Message me privately about specifics that you want to work on, and I can put that in the induction and send it to you in an MP3, and you can listen to it as many times as you would like, and I can do that for anybody. But that takes a little bit of energy on your part. I mean, money is energy, right? So I don't like to focus on money. I don't even like talking about the money, but the money's there. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. I don't love money, but I do know that I need to pay my rent, or I'm gonna be living in our car, which we might lose too. No, we're not gonna lose nothing. Oh, there's my dog, little Maltese. He's vicious. He's so vicious. He's scaring people. Stop it. Stop. Buddha. His name's Buddha too, ironically. Come here. Stop it. All right, so Evie in Ontario. What's my future look like? Evie in Ontario is the question. So that's pretty much a general read. Let's find out. Ontario, Evie. Buddha, that's enough. All I'm asking for, people, if you go to my Instagram and follow me, and my YouTube, which Brian is over on McLee, and subscribe. I'll have all kinds of free resources. In fact, Brian, that's where I will post some guided meditation. Evie says, hi, Buddha. He then got mad at me for scolding him, so he went in the other room with Mama. Like, fine, Dad. Nothing to do with you. My love, Mom. All right, Evie. All right. Ooh. Let's see what's going on here. Evie in Ontario, Canada. The first card I get for you is the 11, the Priestess. Psychic, influential, secretive, knowing, oracle. Now, this kind of came in upside down, huh? So I think you might be resisting this. This is the me, myself, and I. So me is your conscious mind. Right now, you're consciously aware that you are an oracle. You have giftings, influential, secretive, knowing, and oracle. So psychic, influential, secretive, a lot of people don't understand that people with gifts have to keep secrets, because you can't just, when you see something over someone, you can't just blurt it out. Some people do, and God help them. But that's not being sensitive to the person that you're ministering to or that you get to be in front of. It'll be good for you, hun, to learn how to ask those questions. Ask the question. Don't make the statement. Ask the hard questions and do it in a loving way, and stop resisting your calling. You should be doing this too. All right. So the second card, the myself card, that's the me. That's what's going on. Came in upside down. I feel like you're resisting that. But this one came in right side up. King of Wands. And it's more of a masculine. It's like there's a shield. Artistic, leader, commanding, confident, and inventive. All right, hun. So that's your subconscious. That's what's going on in your subconscious. You're very artistic. A lot of artists work from their subconscious, myself included. I think that's just kind of the way it works. And this subconscious, your superconscious, your unconscious mind. Leader, commanding, confident, and inventive. So that's your myself. That's your subconscious. Now here's another card came in upside down. Ace of Cups. Love, peace, harmony, blessings, and acceptance. So I think there's some, since it came in upside down, maybe some apprehension towards yourself. Maybe you have an issue loving yourself. I mean, a lack of peace and harmony, blessings and acceptance. Accept who you are. Um, accept what you do. Accept that you are a blessing, and that you have the ability to bring harmony and peace, and you have love to give. Does that make sense? Let me know, Evie. All right. So that's me, myself, and I. I feel like you're resisting your gifts. Let me know what's up in Ontario, Evie. All right, who we got? Deepika Wale, how are you? I am well, thank you. Where are you at, Deepika? Brian, Southern Live. Very good, very good. Thank you, Brian. I'm well. Yesterday that was my hobby. Oh, yeah, yeah. If we come back to that last card, yeah. So you just need to go through the 5 stages of mourning. Okay, if you Google that, if you don't know what they are, Google it so that you recognize where you're at in the process, so that you can move on into wholeness. Does that make sense? You don't want to try to move on. I'm still struggling with the widow. Yeah. Oh, lost. Like, okay. I was thinking you guys divorced kind of thing, but that's a different kind of. But that's definitely, yeah. You need to work through that mourning, Evie. I'm sorry for your loss, and what a horrible thing to experience. Um, but your life is not over, and unless a seed falls to the ground and dies, it cannot produce fruit, right? So now you're in a chance to really start over and go through those steps of mourning. It's not something you can, I mean, that happens on its own the way it happens. But by acknowledging it, sometimes you can kind of help with the process. Of course, you can help with the process. And you will be blessed. You will be accepted. There will be love, peace, and harmony back in your life. It's just you feel like not so much right now. You don't feel like a high priestess, but you are, huh? You are. And you have these gifts. So look into the 5 steps of mourning, and we can do some EFT. All right, hun. If you want to get private, we can do a 15-minute session or something, and I can give you some techniques, NLP, neuro linguistic programming, something that has nothing to do with consultation or psychotherapy. It's just energy work. We're going to move that energy out and away from you. You can Google EFT. I don't have to lead you through it. I believe that's going to be a useful tool for you. So I would love to have the opportunity to help you through that process. So just contact me via Messenger, and we can do a short session. And hopefully, you're welcome, Evie. Deepika. Okay, where you at? I can't read. What's going on here? Didn't you already say hi? Where the Kim Thompson? Hello, Kim. Let me know where you're at and what you would like, as far as if you want a general reading or something. All I'm asking is people to go to my YouTube, subscribe, leave me reviews too. That'd be nice, especially good ones. Good ones would be nice. I'd appreciate that. I'm gonna have to leave here in about 10-15 minutes. I have to go to the store, buy some food for the week. We try not to go out as much as possible, but I'm gonna have to go out, and I got to. Not that I'm worried about what's going on at all. Uh, can you please read from a relationship with my daughter, DP? Okay. And did you say where you're at? Are you in Hawaii or HI? I'm not sure where that is. Can you please read for my daughter? She's 14 years old. And thanks. And where you at, Topeka? Topeka. I don't know. Are you Tony's con Kim Thompson? I'm in Texas and see what's in this year in store. Okay, I'll try to squeeze in here, Kim, in just a moment. Right now, I'm with Topeka, India. Okay, very good. India in the house. Ah, relationship. with your daughter. All right, first card I get for you, and then I want to go like this. And like this. This is for your relationship with your daughter. Because first one I get is Page of Swords. Facts, honesty, analysis, and ethical. So basically, be honest with each other. Be honest with her, and expect that she's being honest with you. Right? It's a real beautiful flower of life in there with the sword. Sword is more of a masculine, but it's also there's a cross and forgiving, right? Being forgiving towards each other. Whatever's done is done. Whatever's happened. This is not a time, let's say, to psychoanalyze your guys' past together. This is time to celebrate being together, right? So facts, honesty, analysis, and ethical. And then this comes in upside down. So that's on the surface for you guys' relationship. This is more the subconscious of your guys' relationship. The King of Swords, fair, honest, reason, logic, knowledge, and writer. Now it came in, so it seems like there's some apprehension. There's something opposite to what's going on there. Fair and honest. Maybe it's the way she's treating you, vice versa. Be willing to let go of your ego. Whenever you're dealing with personal relationships, especially with children or loved ones, spouses, are you being too guarded? Are you being defensive? Don't worry about what they're doing, right, Dabika? Do love. Thank you for the love from India. I feel that. Be fair and honest with yourself about what's going on. Maybe you're not being fair and honest, or maybe she's not being fair. I'm not saying. I can only tell you it came in upside down, and there seems to be probably a lack of reason and logic and knowledge, and then the word writer is in there. So that's King of Swords. Last but not least, for your relationship with your daughter, Ten of Swords, despair, sadness. This is upside down, so I believe these things are turning around. Despair, sad, powerless, depressed. So the opposite of every one of those, okay? So the opposite of despair, joy, sadness, joy, powerlessness, powerfulness. You're going to have power, depressed, there'll be positivity. I hope that helps you. I think that's the underlying fruit of what's going to happen. But it all depends on how fair and honest you are with each other and yourselves individually speaking, right? How she's being with herself. Maybe there's stuff that's just out of your control, but you can control your thoughts and you can control the way you think about your relationship with your daughter, and just try to stay in a place of forgiveness and humility, like humbleness. You know what I mean? Hopefully that helps you. Let me know, Deepika. All right, Shato, will my daughter, father return home this month or next month? Okay, so that's more of a pendulum thing. Shato, okay. And let me know where you're at, Shato. Maybe you did. I can see what it is. Oh, yeah, but Kim was in front of you. I just got a few minutes. So, Kim, see what's in store here. Okay, so this is for Kim Thompson. And then I will get to use Chateau Smith. Kim Thompson. Where'd you say you were at, Kim? You're most welcome, Deepika. So Chateau is in Connecticut. Sean Bennett just passed away. We don't know what happened. That may be something more of a question for my wife, Sean. She's Tony the Global Healer. She's up top. She put my link and stuff. That might be better. Awesome. All right, Kim. And did you say where you were at? I can't remember. Texas. All right, Texas in the house. India in the house. Kim, here we go. This is coming this year. All right, Five of Wands, grace, rival. So this came in upside down, debate, hassle, and argument. So opposite of rival, opposite of debate, opposite of hassle, opposite of argument. All right, this is on the lines. Things are clearing up for you, whatever the thing was. Seven of Pentacles is reward, progress, investment, assessment, and results, and evaluation. I think there's a serious, because this came in upside down, also meaning reward, meaning that perhaps you're not feeling rewarded. You're not feeling like there's progress or investment or assessment happening, or the results or the evaluation that needs to happen. So do that. Start bringing that stuff from the subconscious into the conscious, and understand that there's some motion happening in the conscious. So that's really good. Some very positive stuff. So just allow those things to be drawn out. And this one is the superconscious, the unconscious, your love, the higher self, your soulful self. The 9 of Cups, you're giving birth. This is coming. 9 of Cups. Wish, desire, luxury, and contentment. Okay, so these will be the fruit that's there. That's what's coming. That's in your unconscious place, right? You're giving birth to these things, and it's just sometimes giving birth is a little messy, and of course, all those feelings where you're not feeling like you're being rewarded or progressing and such are going to go away. So that's what's coming. There's movement coming, positive movement. 7 of Pentacles, that's number of completion. That's your subconscious. That's going to be completed. That work's going to be brought into grace in your first. There's not going to be any more rivalry, debate, or hassle or argument. It's going to go away. And last but not least, you're giving birth to your wishes and desires. There's going to be luxury and contentment. So hopefully that blesses you, Kim. All right, in Texas, Chautauqua, Connecticut. And Sean, I would highly recommend. That's a question really for my wife Tony up here, because she's more of a medium and such. I move more in intuition and such. Tony Love up top. If you want to get in touch with her, she could probably give you some clarity on perhaps what she passed from. I don't know. In Chautauqua, Connecticut, and Chautauqua. Will my daughter's father? Where do we go? Will my daughter father return home this month or next month? All right. All right. So let's say, do some angel answers for you. Chautauqua in Connecticut. You're welcome, Kim. Oh, my daughter. Okay, so you're asking her this month or next month. Yeah, within the next few months. So it's not going to be this month. Next card I get. So I don't think that's relevant. All right. So yeah, I believe it'll be next month. Next month is what I'm getting on that. Let's do the pendulum to see what comes through on the pendulum. Will Chautauqua Smith's daughter, father return home next month? Will Chautauqua's in Connecticut? So yeah, I think it's more. It could possibly even be more like 3 months, hon. I'm sorry. So hopefully that helps. Leave me a comment. Go and check out my YouTube, and I'm gonna be signing off here. Let's see. We got everybody. Sean, yeah. Make sure you can see what's going on. Did I miss any comments? How do I get in touch with you? Right. Just go up top in this comments. The Tony Love and the Instant Messenger. Her, she can give you more direction on that too. So, and I'm sorry for your loss, hon. Our condolences. I said it looks like it's either the end of 2 months or more into 3. I'm sorry. No, it's not going to be. It could be next month. I could be totally wrong. Like I said, these things. I never make the claim. I know that I know that I know, but I can tell you from what I sense and what the cards and what the pendulum tell me is it's going to be the towards the end of the second month, possibly more like 3 months. And if he comes home next month, that's awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sean. So you all be careful, be safe, social distancing, but remember to give people smiles. I don't think I agree with the mask stuff, but wear the mask if it's important to you, and respect other people, and be the change you want to see. I'll be on live later on too, and I'll do some more stuff. So bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. Very nice. Thank you for letting me read for you.